welcome back. But welcome to the last look at 1 Corinthians 13 that we're going to do this August. We're almost at the end of the month. How did you get on substituting the word love for your name last week? I found it a real challenge, and I think I'll carry on doing that in the coming week or weeks ahead as well. I long to love like this love, and I long to recognise that God loves me with this love. So let's look at the last bit together. Verse 8 starts, love never fails, or love never ends, or love goes on forever. What a huge encouragement. The Corinthian church were, if you remember, were focusing on flashy gifts like prophecy and speaking in tongues and special knowledge. And Paul is saying love never fails. And he goes on to talk about those other things will pass away when we go through death and into eternity. There won't be any need for them, but love is what's going to carry on. And he gives us two examples. He gives us an example of a mirror and not being able to see very clearly. And then he talks about a little child and having maturity now. I don't know about you, but you might look at a little kid and go, oh, they've got life so simple. They don't know what is going to hit them. It gets harder. And actually, I think I'm with Oscar Wilde. The older I get, the more I know I don't know. But Paul here is saying that there will be a time where we know completely, that we can see the perfect reflection of God for eternity, which is going to be amazing. Now I think this is massive encouragement, because the picture of growing and maturing and the picture of gradual clarity, I think is really helpful, because it's not that suddenly God clicks his fingers and we become like this love, but we grow towards being like this. We grow towards maturity in him. Last David Pryor quote says this: the heartbeat of our relationship with God now is that he knows us, not vice versa. One day we shall also know him. One day we'll fully know God too. Amazing. Let me finish this series by reading this chapter to us again. Let's have this as our prayer and our desire for the days and weeks ahead. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. Now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Let's pursue love ourselves, love for God, God's love for us, love for each other. God bless.